Hello everyone, welcome to my channel Learning for Life. In this video series, I would be sharing with you how to teach your child Hindi alphabets, reading and writing. This is a video series and we are at the end of the video series for Swar Mala A Se Ah. And in this particular video series, we would be covering O, Au, Ang and Ah. In case you are wondering why it looks like this, because this has been picked up by one of the original worksheets that I have given to my child and it has been completed by her. So in the following slides, I would be sharing with you more on the original materials that I gave to my child and that helped her learn Hindi reading and writing of all the alphabets within 6 weeks. So let's get started. All right, as always, I would touch base upon this slide, which is the prerequisite to writing. There are basically three things that you need to do before you have your child do the writing practice, which is have the activity of the magnet board where she would stick the alphabet with the correct alphabet on the paper slip. This would develop her visual recognition, followed by the audio recognition where she would be pronouncing or hearing to the audio and then pronouncing by herself once she finishes sticking all the alphabets from A to AH. And finally, you would be showing her one of the Hindi posters, or you can take it from a book where you would have the word, uh, the alphabet, the word, and the picture of the word. So that's how they would have the sight recognition of the word. They would also see the picture of the word, how it looks like, and it would stick to their memories. So we would be doing O, Au, Ang, and Aha today. So let's get started with the writing part. Okay, we are doing the writing portion for Ang, and Aha. In this particular worksheet, I have 5 papers. This is the first paper where you can see I have 4 letters today: O, Au, Ang, and Aha. The reason why I had 4 is because by now my child has already had a good understanding of how the alphabets looks like, and the base for all the 4 alphabets here is so once they know how to trace and write properly it's quite easy for them. So O and O is basically you write and then you have a matra here. So you do that for O and O. I would suggest that at this time, although when you write O and O, you can write the O like this, or there are other ways of writing O where you would do like this and maybe like this. So there are a couple of ways in which you write O, but I would suggest that at this moment, because they only the words have been introduced recently, give them a simplified version of O and O, which is just 1 line here and 2 lines here. Once they understand the structure of the alphabet, later you can have them fine tune it by giving a little bit of curvature here or maybe bending it a little bit. So it depends on you, but that would come at the later stage. At this moment, just a line is enough. All right, so that's O, Au, Ang, and Aha. In the second worksheet, you can see that I have the words with the alphabets here. So O, they would look at O, and then they would look at Oakley. They have also looked at Oakley in the picture before. Now the word has come again, so they would have they already have a recognition for that, and it's a reminder this time. Plus they see the O here and they see a O here, so they know that the Oakley starts from the word O. Similarly, Au se aurat, Ang se angur, and Aha. Alright, so once they are done with the second sheet, I have a third paper here. The third sheet is on writing O, Au, Ang, and Aha. So the four letters which have been introduced in this worksheet, it's a tracing, it's a fine tracing, because you can see it's only a single line tracing. So they have a single line tracing for all the four letters alphabets which have been introduced in this video, followed by, again, this is the match the following. So they have to match the alphabet with the words that start from that alphabet. And I have asked my child to draw a circle. So what it does is that when you look at at an alphabet here, let's say ang, and then among all of them they would look for ang first, so they find the ang here, so they know that this word has the alphabet that starts from this alphabet, so this way they can recognize the word better. So ang, say angur. Again, these are straight match the following. There is no inclined line here. Again, the concept is same. When you are introducing the match the following concept to them, first let them not struggle with finding the words. So the first time you are doing it, you should make it straight, easier for them, and they would feel good once they complete this activity. And then in the second part you can have some inclined lines to join them. So that finishes the third sheet of this worksheet. Now let's go ahead and look at the remaining two worksheets. All right, so now we are at the last sheet of this out to aha worksheet, and you can see here that now we have the match the following, and it's the same concept. We have to match the alphabet with the word, and you can see this time that it's not a straight line tracing. So O doesn't match with aurat here, and we have to match it. So this one is O, and now the child would go ahead and look at the second column, and in this column he would look at the words one by one. So this is Au, this is Ang, so this is not O, this is not O, this is O. O, say Oakley. So they would look at the O, then they would match the O with the O. Once they have matched it, they would say O, and then they would say O, say Oakley. Similarly, they would be combining the rest of the alphabets with their respective words. At this time, I thought that I would only show my child to aha and exclude the re. We would only have the visuals for re when she's doing the magnet board activity, but she insisted that she wants to learn the entire bit, and although the re is complicated, she wanted to write that. So I had the re included over here, and you can see it's a simplified form of re, and she has traced the re pretty well here. So at first you have to give them a simplified form of the alphabet structure, and if they can do that, then slowly you can fine-tune that. So that's re, and with that we complete all the tracing and writing of the swar mala. In the last worksheet, in the last page, you can see I have a to aha in single line tracing, and then I again have a to aha, the entire swar mala in single line tracing. And with that, they have developed uh, the recognition of all the alphabets. They know how to trace as well as how to write all the alphabets, and they also know the sequencing E all the way till aha. So all right everyone, that brings us to the end of Swar Mala series. In my next video I would be sharing with you how to do a revision of the entire Swar Mala. All right, everyone. So this brings us to the end of the Swar Mala series, and I hope you like these videos. In our next video, we will be looking at how to do revision, what are the type of worksheets that you can use for tracing and writing, and how to reduce the font size gradually so that while your child is doing revision, they would have a good understanding of the alphabet structure as well as a good handwriting. So I'll see you all in my next video. If you like the video series and you find it useful, then please go ahead and like the video. If you think that someone can benefit from these videos, then please go ahead and share the link. If you want to have updates on the upcoming videos, then please go ahead and subscribe to my channel Learning for Life. I'll see you all in my next video. Till then, bye bye. Thanks for watching.